find something cheaper.
And not so far from West LA.
We were all looking for a high, different and new. When dope was hard to get, Quaaludes and Dora Dick would have to do. On doors and fours we take our chance, like punks on dope, perfect romance. On doors and fours in '83, when we got loaded, taking loads, we'd all OD eventually. Was there a killer or did Jordan Hiller just have a death wish? His parents didn't need to find their oldest son cold as a fish when loads were finding the roads to Beverly Hills. Heroin and PCP were a safer bet compared to those 6 pills. On doors and floors we never knew which one of us was turning blue. Why wasn't anybody scared? 'Cause we were teenagers on loads, so no one really fucking cared. Does anyone know how loaded he was when he unloaded his gun? Does anyone know how loaded he was when the slaughter had begun? Does anyone know how loaded he was? Whoever said they were all exploded because? Does anyone know how loaded he was? Does anyone think he's just having fun? Who the fuck sells a lunatic a gun? Does anyone know which prophet told him to kill? Does anyone think he just enjoyed the blood sport of humans to kill? To kill all the infidels, the intellectuals, the homosexuals, even the rednexuals. Anything can start making sense when it's taken out of context. Does anyone know how Muslim he was when he unloaded the rounds? Does anyone know how Christian he thought he was when he blew up sacred grounds? Does anyone know how Jewish he was? Does anyone know how bluish he was? Does anyone know if he was Christian, had a pot to piss in? Did he consider it a sin? Does anyone know if he was just taking the wrong pill? It's such a bitter pill to know that these people are mentally ill. Does anyone know how Muslim he was when he unloaded the rounds? Does anyone know how Christian he was when he blew up the grounds? Does anyone know how Jewish he was? Does anyone know how bluish he was? Does anyone know if he was Christian or had a pot to piss in? Did he even think what he did was a sin? Whenever you're in need or just feeling down, remember that I'm probably on tour in a different town. If you're in a bind or feeling against a wall, please don't make me one of the first people that you call. And I mean this very sincerely. Don't count on me, 'cause I'm the worst. If I'm there, it'll be a surprise. There's so many other friends that I call first. It's not that I don't care, I just don't care very much. 'Cause I'm either on the spectrum or just plain out of touch. That's who I am, it's what I do. I could change if I wanted to, but I don't. But if you really need someone to count on, to bring you stress, to extinguish happiness and anxiety and duress, you can always count on me. 'Cause I'm Shalon, I'm insightful, I am bendable and reliable. I'm a cockroach in a salad, I'm invalid, not invalid. I'm an empty diary, as useful as a college degree. I put the emo in chemotherapy. So if you ever really need Don't count on me, I've no hand to lend. I was born in the beginning, so I won't be there in the end. So feel free to call me friendly. Just please, don't call me friend. I don't feel like moving, don't feel like talking. I'm feeling a little Stephen Hawking today. I barely feel like rolling, there's no way I'm rocking. I'm feeling a little Stephen Hawking. Hey, hey, hey. When I saw him on TV, I thought he looked crazy. Then my friend told me that he's just really lazy. So lazy he could only write a brief history of time. He may be smart, but to me he's just a creepy narcoleptic mime. I wanna be like Steven, so I'm gonna walk uneven and having trouble breathing. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna live by gravitational law. I'm gonna try to drink a cheeseburger through a straw and make my hand look more like a lobster claw. Hey, hey, hey. But being Steven must be kind of a drag. It looks like even his teeth are starting to sag. I thought he had a tail he was trying to wag, but then I learned the tail was a tube, 'cause he's so lazy that he poops in a colostomy bag. Oh Steven, you give me something to believe in. Don't wanna hear him, don't wanna see him. I think he might have melted in a wax museum. Oh Steven, are you a robot posing as a human being? Oh Steven, you give us all a super creepy feeling. I don't understand this world no more. 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 I don't understand this world. I don't understand this world no more. 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 I don't understand this world. I don't understand this world no more. No, understand this world. I don't understand the world no more. I don't understand this world. I don't understand this world no more. 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 I don't understand this world. I don't understand this world no more. I don't understand this world no more. I don't understand this world no. I don't understand this world no more. I don't understand this world no more. I don't understand this world. 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 many people have you met that touched you in a way you never will forget? Naya was a hardcore ambassador and a punk rock suffragette. With a heart as big as the sun, how could she take care of all of us and still drink more than anyone? Naya, she was the only one. Naya, 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 why'd you have to go to every show being less fun? That we're all missing someone. Naya, 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 why'd you have to leave? It's so hard to believe. I think I'm just starting to grieve by writing down these words. But there's the words as beautiful as you. Naya, why'd you have to go like this? When you finally found true happiness at every punk show now, every man sends you a kiss. My friend Naya, I hope you're watching from above. What the sugar and spice you were made of? It was metal spikes and vodka on ice, but mostly you were made out of love. Naya, Naya, Princess Naya, the punk scene, a crusty Candace Aberdeen. December 20th of 2016, the day punk rock, we lost our fucking queen. We lost our fucking queen. Naya, 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 Naya. We had 5 years that were historic. One of our Tuesdays, we say fuck euphoric, 'cause the absurdity level was off the meter. We had a magic carpet that was a 2-seater. We had 5 months where we didn't have sex, 'cause is there a reason to fuck if she's not wearing latex? We listened to 5 years. The first time she begged me, it wasn't so painful, 'cause the strap-on was tiny. There was 5 of us in her bed, but I was told to keep my head in her vagina, while the other 3 girls fucked each other in vagina and vagina. We spent 5 days in Costa Rica because we missed 2 flights. That was the start of the finish. 5 fingers for slapping, 5 fingers for fisting, 5 fingers for punching, 5 fingers for waving goodbye, 5 fingers for a leather glove. It took about 5 years to end our love. It took 5 years until we got married, but only 5 hours before we knew it was buried. It took 5 years for Corey to forgive but not forget. It was more than 5 people that said, that's what you get. Cause it's the only place I can go to ignore what I got and listen to some punk rock. I don't have the cash for chemotherapy, but I got enough of the NOFX colored EP. Oh yeah, I know one day I'll meet Fatty and we're gonna be bros if I show up to enough at record shows and I tell him that I'm dying and I'm desperately trying to see a dominatrix with reasonable rates. Should I find a sanctuary or just drive to the gates in East Oakland? I said that's kind of a random thing to say, hey. He said, I've read I don't have very long, there's something very wrong, so I thought that you could maybe write a song about me. I said, seriously? I'm uninsured and it's unstoppable. The doctor told me it's inoperable, cause my GoFundMe page only raised $50. Oh no, I think I gotta go. He told me that cancer was in his brain, so I invited him over to do some cocaine with me, cause he never tried drugs before. I offered him a line and he said he's not sure. I said, didn't you just tell me that there isn't a cure? So why not try some ecstasy and coke if you're gonna croak? Some DMT and K will make you feel okay. Just for one night you might feel like everything is gonna be alright. Then he texted me every day until I finally said okay. I'll write a song about you being sick, but like your life, it's gonna end too quick.
My trois, my three belonged to me, 'cause she signed up for 3 weeks of slavery. We knew that BDSM was a life we both preferred, and the thought of a 3-week blind date was just so fucking absurd.
We played our roles, I filled up her 3 perfect holes. What an awesome date. Then we went on another one. Why wouldn't we? When the first one was so great. We both thought we had found a perfect match. I was her itch, she was my scratch. There were 2 of us, but it sometimes felt like 3. Was it my giant head or her split personality? My 3, my trois, don't ask pourquoi. She just does what needs to be done. The perfect slave, don't misbehave, 'cause she's South African. She's my pony, and I'm her rubber pup. After I ride her, I get a part tied up, until she gets the itch and makes the switch, and I become the one who gets fucked. Does what needs to be done. The perfect slave, don't miss she's South African. Of course I think you're crazy, but you never cease to amaze me. You're the dream girl that I never could have dreamed of. The fairest of the unfair, a latex-clad Scarlett O'Hara with the allure of Belle and the grace of Melanie. You're my Bonnie black and blue, you're my favorite melody. Sometimes loved, sometimes hated, but everyone's very fascinated with the things we do and how we choose to live. The games we play, the way we dress, we're absurdity, we're a perfectly blend mess. We're by the Civil War, cutthroat slavery, but you come from Baltimore. She don't wanna go to sleep. She don't wanna go to sleep. You don't have to go to sleep. Cause we got some great cheap cocaine. And I'll get you some meth. Still have 5 more days. Has a new girlfriend, and I'm not sure what to do. She has hair like me and a film degree. She's a punk rock lesbian Jew. I'm not afraid of her leaving me, but I'm worried that I'll get beat less frequently. Cause I bet she's got the book of lesbian tricks, stroking the G-spot and sophisticated cunt licks. My wife stays with her girlfriend more often than she stays with me. She bails when she tires of my arrogance and insensitivity. Obviously she didn't listen to my message, that was probably the best message ever sent. I took the time after finishing 9 to tell her that I birdied and I'm sure she'll be fine. The surgery she's having has a very high success rate, and when it's over I'll be there by her side before 8. Unless of course the game goes late, cause I was playing golf so great. My wife has a new girlfriend. I liked her, call her Princess Labia. She says I should be reading about cuckolding, cause that's what's been happening to ya. She says she needs someone who will listen to her, and then I think she said something else, but it was hard to make out what she was mumbling about. That she slurs her speech when she's crying. She was acting like somebody was dying, cause I was rolling my eyes and kind of sighing. My wife had a new girlfriend, but today they broke up for the 4th time. I think they'll get together once or twice again, cause that's a Jewish dyke paradigm. But this relationship was born from sobriety, of the dietary, sex without violence, anxiety. When she decided to deny herself the pleasures of life, she broke up with her new Jewish girlfriend and became my ex-wife. I'll catch myself and start singing about me again. I'm anti-Christ, the unoriginal sin. I push my chips, GTO in. I wasn't born this way, I was raised not by wolves, I was gilded and hate. An upper class clown fights the lower class war. A Beverly hillbilly in Baltimore. A reverend, and the and slug a Johnny Walker neat. The sun was coming up, so I bought another gram in Birmingham. I needed some rest, but that show really depressed me. It's a good thing that that city has all-night delivery. When I wake up on a dungeon floor I never seen before, I must have been sedated. I'm sure that I have a smile on my face, even though I was most likely violated. 'Cause when the drugs work right, you can't remember the previous night. You probably made some really bad decisions. 'Cause if they weren't bad, the drugs must have been. And you're at home, laying on your couch, probably depressed, 'cause you're watching Horace and Pete taking an Advil and drinking Pellegrino neat. What's the point of doing more when the drugs don't work no more? That's when I realized that while scraping the floor in Birmingham, why'd I need to score when the drugs don't work no more? That's when I realized what I am in Birmingham. I don't like doing drugs, I just like doing more. Then it's time for a dram and another gram in Birmingham. I wake up happy, not depressed, after just 8 hours rest. Then it started again the very next night in Nottingham.
How does the drunkest person on the bus wake up and manage to take such good care of us?
An honorable man, that's impossible to hate.
Even though his laugh to joke ratio is about 1:8. What is it about him? What sets him apart? How does such a tiny person have such a big heart? He only sometimes drops the ball.
Like the 6 times he told the bus to leave when one of us was at a petrol station shitting in a bathroom stall. That's David Pollock.
Alcoholic, real dedication to inebriation. My friend David, master of Kung Fu. We're all singing this song just to say thank you. And one day we're gonna get you back.
He's not a giant man, but he represents some giant voices. But sometimes alcoholic doesn't make the greatest choices.
Might excel at tours and food, but he lacks a bit intact. He told Dexter that his band sucks, and he called Matt Freeman fat.
He pissed off Graffin and insulted Jingle's first wife and fiance. That's how he lost Bad Religion, The Offspring, Rancid, Pennywise. The Mad Caddies rise against, but the one that hurt the most must have been Green Day. That's Al Capone.
Philanthropic,
Grapple all-nighter, bar fight insider.
my friend David, for all your dedication. This song's for you to show our appreciation.
But why do you always have to be on vacation? When I pissed a perfect rainbow and aced every drug screen, I needed help, so I called up this skinhead, Lisa Brownlee's old boyfriend, Noah Levine. He had a place against the stream, and he's a punk from Santa Cruz, a Buddhist with a Jewish name. How could I ever lose? He'd give me a bro rate and a triple AAA discount if I checked into his mansion and paid the right amount. Getting clean in 7 days sounded pretty good in a gentrified hipster neighborhood. They told me my addiction wouldn't be too hard to fix. What they didn't tell me was about day 6. Fuck day 6. Fuck day 6. Fuck day 6. The guy who searched through all my things was that producer Jim Goodwin. I giggled cause he missed my 2 milligram strip of Suboxone. He said, this isn't funny, Big Mike, this is serious detox. I said, I'm laughing cause your hand was inside one of my jerk-off socks. My semi-private room smelled like rubbing alcohol, so I wore a leather blindfold and a latex camisole. 2 days later when I woke up, I was in such a good mood, cause I was 3 days cleaning on Tuesday nights. They served Mexican food. I never tried to quit drugs or hang out with Buddha before, but after 4 or 5 days I had no urge to score. I thought I kicked ass on the narcotics, but then I woke up at the toilet on day 6. Fuck 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 day 6. Day 6 can suck my dicks. Bloody nose, as often as people stub toes. I got a fat lip every other week. Learn to breathe through the wrong end of a sleeping bag. Forced to read the Bible, super glued to my hand. It's not called abuse, it's called sibling rivalry, and it's always 3 against me. 3 against me. No one calls it hate when it's your brothers. It's called tough love and accepted by the neighbors. It's not called a hate crime, it's just what my brothers did to pass the time. The beatings never stopped, then I realized there was no place to run, nowhere to hide. I'll never forget my 13th birthday. It was the first time I attempted suicide. It's not called abuse, it's called sibling rivalry, and it's always 3 against me. 3 against me. No one calls it hate when it's your brothers. A closed door and a blind eye from my parents. It's not called a hate crime, it's just what my brothers did to kill. Then my mother left an envelope on the bed with the one-way ticket and a note that said, there's no room in my house for a queer, and you're never welcome back here. A year later when my father had died, his obituary online said he was a loving husband and a father to 3. He said he was a loving husband and a father to 3. Said he was a father to 3. He tried to change my history. Did he think he could just erase me? You can't erase me. You can't erase me. There's not one system of belief or one shared morality. There's no single paradigm in pursuit of liberty.
What people think is truth, others will call blasphemy. Will there ever be a junction where everyone can just agree? Some believe in taking drugs, others turn to Jesus Christ. Everybody wants redemption, everybody needs a vice. Do we need to justify a process of relief? There's more than one way for the soul to deal with agony and grief. Should a person have control over what brings them respite? Who is anyone to dictate what is wrong and what is right?
She spent a month sneezing, but said she would do it again. Here's to the ones
To dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make.
She captured a feeling, sky with no ceiling, the sunset inside a frame. She lived in her liquor and died with a flicker. I'll always remember the flame. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we made. She told me
A little madness is key to give us new colors to see. Who knows where it will lead us? And that's why they need us.
so bring on the rebels from pebbles, the painters and poets and plays. And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that break. Here's to the mess we make.
Who's gonna be the first to OD at PRB? Who's it gonna be? I hope it's not Mel, I really hope it's not me. But one of these years, someone's gonna OD. It probably won't be a Stern, definitely not Sean. 'Cause you can't OD from getting a Mexican beer buzz on. I'm thinking DI poison ID or leftover crack. 'Cause you get a stroke, not a strike from a speedball or a gutter ball heart attack. I'll bet you a PBR, it's gonna be a British balding rock star. 'Cause they're older than us. If it's Charlie, Dick or Colin, it would be so sad. But if it was a partisan, it wouldn't be so bad.